Jon Jones versus Magomed Ankalaev. Jon Jones is the current UFC heavyweight champion of the world on his first reign, the former two-time UFC light heavyweight champion and an interim champion at heavyweight, the youngest man to ever win a belt, the greatest man ever at light heavyweight, the greatest of all time. Jon Jones is a phenom. Magomed Ankalaev is the current UFC light heavyweight champion of the world on his first reign, yet to defend, a combat sambo master of sport, yet to prove himself. Yet to prove himself as a great champion. This right here would be an insane war. This would be the best test for Jon Jones at this time. There's a lot of talk between Tom Aspinall and Jon Jones. Magomed Ankalaev would be a beast at heavyweight. He's 6'3" tall. He's got a 75-inch reach, an inch shorter than Jon Jones, almost a foot in terms of reach disadvantage. Magomed likes to come into his fights collected, poised, relaxed, able to do what Magomed wants to do. And we saw it in his title fight. Really just neutralize Alex Pereira, shut down his striking, shut down the great kickboxer. Magomed has power. 10 knockout TKOs in his career out of his 20 wins. His last knockout victory was recent in 2024, destroying Johnny Walker. Went on a 9-fight winning streak when he first came into the Ultimate Fighting Championship after his fight versus Paul Craig. Magomed Ankalaev in 2025 is without a doubt the best light heavyweight in the world. And he proved it versus Chama. And that's where Jon Jones really made his mark. At light heavyweight, that's where Jon Jones will be remembered. That's where he was great. At heavyweight, Jon Jones hasn't done enough. He hasn't done enough to impress the critic, beating Stipe Miocic at UFC 309, as well as Zero Gon. He's only had 2 fights in 5 years. Only 2 fights in the last 5 years. And he hasn't proved himself. If Zero Gon and Stipe Miocic weren't at their best, there was nobody to really test Jon Jones. We haven't seen him go out and fight the way Magomed Ankalaev has. There's no hunger in Jon Jones. Jon Jones is happy with his career. He's happy where things are. He doesn't have that killer instinct that we remember Jon Jones having. I really think this fight would come down to speed. Magomed Ankalaev at heavyweight versus Jon Jones. And after the speed, it would come down to power. Does Magomed Ankalaev have the power of a Jon Jones? Does he have enough strength to take Jon Jones down, who is very tricky all around? Jon Jones in all of his fights has surprised people. 11 knockout TKOs in his career, 7 submissions. Magomed Ankalaev might want to keep this fight standing up. Jon Jones is dangerous. Magomed's never submitted anybody. He might want to keep him up against the fence, push him around, look for a knockout TKO. I think this would be a great fight. We need to see more of Jon Jones. He's 37 years old, 5 years the elder of Ankalaev. Who wins the fight between Jon Jones and Magomed Ankalaev at heavyweight?